What's going on, y'all? I wanted to record a video today talking about if I had to get started again in land investing, how would I do it and how affordable would it be, right? So what I was thinking about, like, if I was getting started in this business, I didn't have a lot of money, what's the quickest way that I could go from not knowing anything about land investing to getting my first deal? What's the accurate timeline? How much is it gonna cost? And how would I do it? If I was gonna rebuild my land investing business, how would I go about doing it? And I think this is a really fun topic because I think a lot of people, when they first start thinking about getting into land investing or starting any business, it's upfront cost, right? Like, a lot of people, I understand, get into starting businesses and they come into it with, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a business. And you can absolutely do that with land investing, and that's totally fine. But you could also get into land investing very inexpensively and be able to get your first deal within the next 90 days. I think that's an accurate timeline. I coach a lot of people who start, who've done some education stuff on the side and then have come into land investing, and I help them get their first deal in 90 days. So I think that's a really realistic expectation to have when you're getting into land investing. Now, the cool thing is we've had so much advancement in software and so much advancement in marketing as far as how to reach out, and because there's so many people competing in that market, the prices have come down a lot for getting into land investing and starting this business. So for me, this was the cheapest business I've ever started. I've started a CrossFit gym and I've started a record label. I've done some other smaller businesses here and there, but this was the most inexpensive and quickest to profitability in any business that I've ever started. So I want to kind of break down what I would do to get started in this business again. And the first thing I would do is completely free. So step one would be education, right? So there's so much information out there on YouTube. Obviously, I hope you're subscribed to my channel as I'm starting to build it out. Thank you so much for my almost 100 subscribers, which has been exciting to see. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, but subscribe to some other channels as well. I would definitely 100% start with the Apke Brothers channel. They own Land Investing Online and Land Portal, and that's how I got started, and I started watching a lot of their videos and consuming a lot of their content. It's great. They're putting out content weekly, and it's really, really informative. And that is a way to start getting into land investing completely for free before you even spend $1. Start learning a lot about land investing. So step number one, education, totally for free. And it's really going to give you an idea of what this business is all about and how to get into it, and really kind of the path you want to take getting in before you even start your business, getting into land investing, where to begin. Now, the next thing I would do, once again, kind of piggybacks on the education side of it, and would be signing up for the Land Portal. So the cool thing about the Land Portal, this is the only piece of like software that you'll need for the actual land investing side of stuff, is that there is a thing inside Land Portal called Land Portal University, which takes you into a little bit of a deeper dive, a little bit of a boot camp style training in Land Portal that will teach you kind of step by step how to get started with downloading leads and looking at land and how to comp land and how to track in your CRM and all that stuff that comes along. And it's free education once you've signed up for the Land Portal. Now, the Land Portal, there is a cost to the Land Portal, and there's different membership levels depending on what you want to do, but there is a free 7-day trial. So what I would do, sign up for the 7-day trial, dive right away into Land Portal University, maybe jump on a call with Ashton or Audrey over there. They're amazing, and they can kind of give you a quick breakdown of what you need to be doing inside the Land Portal to learn all the fun things that you can do with the Land Portal. So you're taking advantage of all the things that are inside that piece of software. Now, the next portion of this would be, what kind of marketing are you gonna do? Now, sending out mail marketing used to be like the one way to do land investing, and that's when I first started. That's what everybody was really doing. And so when I first got started in land investing, I was sending out mailers with contracts in them saying, I'd like to buy your land for this amount of money, contracts on page 2, go ahead and sign that, send it back to me, and I'm under contract to buy some land. We still do that, right? But it is the most expensive form of marketing that there is available. And it's effective, right? But it is expensive, and it costs a decent amount of money. Now, 2 other ways that are much less expensive. Number one, and the one I don't necessarily suggest unless you have a ton of time but are low on budget, would be cold calling. So you can download leads from the Land Portal, skip trace them in the Land Portal, and you have a bunch of phone numbers. And you can start dialing people and calling them and talking on the phone. This is great for people who are great on the phone, for people who have a lot of time in their schedule. Maybe you work nights and you'd like to call people during the day. It's a really inexpensive way to get started in land investing. Now, do I suggest it? It's probably the slowest way. I don't know if I can feasibly say you could do a deal in 90 days cold calling, but you'll be saving a ton of money by doing it. So that's an option. Option number 2, and I think this is the way that most people should go because of volume, would be text messaging. So there's a company that we partner with called Launch Control. It's amazing. I'll put a link down in the description for the Launch Control. I do have an affiliate link, so I get some money every month if you do sign up for them. But I wouldn't start there. Obviously, Land Portal first. Then if you decide to go down the route of text messaging, Launch Control. They are the best, in my opinion, for marketing, and especially for text message marketing. They're the most compliant, they're the safest, and it's a way to get into sending a large amount of marketing very quickly. So you could be sending out anywhere from 5,000 to 12,000 text messages a month. In our program, we're seeing about 1 deal per 10,000 text messages. And so being able to download all the data from Land Portal, import that into Launch Control really quickly, and then sending out your marketing with some good text message, marketing, and getting deals that way. And you're answering people through text message, and you're getting them on the phone, and you're getting deals under contract that way, is the quickest and most affordable way to get into land investing. Now, everyone's gonna ask, okay, you say affordable. Let's talk numbers. The Land Portal, this is what I would do. The Land Portal has a membership that is $699 a month. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but there is some outlay when you're starting a business, right? You're going to have to invest some money into your business, but on the back end, the profit is so great that really when I'm talking about these numbers, it'll all make sense here in a second. So for $699, you get full access to the Land Portal, you get 10,000 data downloads per month, and 10,000 skip traces. So you don't pay any more money for the entire month. It's all included in that $699. Now, Launch Control for around $499 a month gets you 10,000 text messages, initial text messages. So for around $1,100 a month, you can be sending out 10,000 text messages. Now remember, if we're averaging 1 deal per 10,000 text messages, and on average, our deals are worth between $25,000 and $30,000 per deal, profit in your pocket at the end of this, not just, not like what you're splitting with an investor or anything like that. That makes a ton of sense. Really, it comes down to, if I spend $1,100 and my return is $25,000, how quickly can I spend $11,000 again? I see a lot of people who start at the $10,000 mark, get their first deal in their first 90 days or whatever I'm working with them for, and then automatically jump to the 20,000 text message program because, hey, like now you're doubling. Now you're doing 1 or 2 deals a month rather than 1 and 2 deals per 90 days. And then you have a sustainable business, right? And you're profitable and it works really, really well. And so if I was starting a new land investing business, that is how I would go about it. I would sign up first, Apke Brothers, go give them a like and a follow, start consuming their content. Also consume my content. And then Land Portal, education, and all the fun stuff that comes with land investing. Comping land, pulling leads, looking at land as far as like slope and wetlands and soil maps and all the cool stuff. And I'm gonna be doing some videos like a rundown on Land Portal here pretty soon. And then partnering with Launch Control to get your text message marketing out really is a win-win situation, and you can really move quick, get deals fast, and you can rebuild your business that way. So I hope this helps you guys if you're looking to get into land investing. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what questions you have about land investing. And if you're looking to get signed up for Land Portal, also link down in the description. Launch Control, link down in the description. I'd love to answer any questions you guys have. Reach out to me. Hit me in the DMs, send me a comment, whatever you got, and have a great rest of your day.